How's it going? My name is quintonkuhn and today we are going to be doing a violin cover of I Just Might by Bruno Mars. So I hope you guys enjoy and let's get right into it. And I have a 5-step guide in how I do this. The first step is to arrange the music. I find a score from MuseScore and I arrange the piano part for the violins. The second part is actually recording it into a DAW. I use Logic Pro. The third step is to mix it and master it so it sounds good in the earbuds and it sounds good anywhere you play it, honestly. And then the fourth step is to record the visuals on top of the audio. And then the fifth step is to edit the visuals and the audio so they look good together, and I use Final Cut Pro. So let's get to the first step, which is arranging the piece for 7 violins in this case. So the process of setting my recording studio is actually pretty easy. Okay, so the first step is plugging in a USB-C cable to my Scarlett 2i2, which is like basically a DI, which connects headphones, speakers, and mic inputs. And they have XLR connection as well as quarter-inch connection, so it's pretty good. And then I have this really cool DPA violin mic. Does pretty well. I've had this thing for like almost 2 years, and then I have 48 volts, which is also called phantom power. And then I put my clip on the side of my violin and aim it towards kind of like the bridge. And that's pretty much it. So apparently it's 103 beats per minute and not 90, so I do have to re-record everything because of that. So let's do that real quick. I'm not gonna record, so I'm just gonna skip ahead. Rookie mistake. It is the next day. I got a big chunk of it done, but I still have 3 more violin parts to record, so let's get right to that. What I normally do when I record covers is that I always start on the lower part and then I work my way up to the top. So I had 7 violin parts. So I basically went from violin 7, then to 6, then to 5, then now to my favorite part, which is always the melody part, is violin 1. So let's get right to it and we're gonna record that. Then we're gonna go to step 3, which is mixing and mastering. So I'll see you there. Not sure if it's relevant, but I do in fact have an ear infection in my left ear. So that explains why my head was like pounding yesterday during class. Anyways, I'm back to recording the melody. It is some tricky rhythms. We're just gonna have fun with it. So let's get right to it. Okay, I just got back from class and we have all 7 parts of the violin recorded. Now we can just give it a little listen to. And then the next step, which is our 3rd step of the process, is to mix and master. So I'll probably do like a little montage. Let's give it a listen to. So that's a little bit of the recording. Now we're gonna mix and master, so I'll probably do like a little montage. So I will see you after I am done. Okay, I am finished with the mixing and mastering, so let's see how it sounds. And if you're interested in knowing my process of mixing and mastering, just let me know down in the comments. I'm so willing to do like a extra 30-second montage of what I do, but I thought I would spare you the boring stuff. So let's get to step 4, which is recording the visuals. I'll see you there. Okay, so I'm a little unprepared. As I was going to get some dinner, I forgot my camera that I was going to record with. For plan B, I'm going to use my phone as my camera, and I've actually used my phone for all of my covers before this. I just got a new camera that I've been using, so that's okay. In a future video, I'll use that camera. But with that being said, I did forget my tripod that I normally record my music covers with. I'll be using a stand as my tripod. So let's get right to it. My setup is not that great, and I am reading sheet music, so I have to be a little bit mobile, but we'll have like maybe, you know, 2 different camera angles, maybe 3. Let's get right to it. All right, so here's a quick snippet of my setup. I have my violin, my foot pedal to change the pages on the iPad. And then we have my MacBook so I can listen to the audio that I recorded while I'm playing. So the audio and the visuals are synced up. Yeah, let's get right to it, and I'll see you there. All right, we just got done with the recording process. We got 3 different angles to have fun with in editing. We move on to the 5th and final step, which is editing the audio and the visuals together. Just finished editing all the footage, and I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse there. That basically concludes our 5-step process of covering a song, and I hope you guys enjoy. I was originally gonna show the music video in this same video that you're watching right now. I'm gonna make them separate videos just in case people just want to see the cover of the music video. And yeah, this concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this whole process, and if you want to see more in-depth content of how I edit and how I mix and master and record and arrange, just let me know down in the comments. I just wanted to keep this nice and light just for the first time and see how you guys like it. So as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and as always, stay sharp.